Good afternoon, everybody. It is X Murder here, showing you episode 3 of Campaign Guide to Veteran. And here we are on Takedown. Now, one thing about this is there's a lot of alleys and enemies on rooftops and windows and all this fun stuff that you can't see. And it's at the beginning it's not very difficult. I died a good bit though. Like right there you can see, but one thing is that you need to stick with the ACR and get this RPD from this guy right here, because that proves very effective later on in the game. Now if you look, it's up here, it's really easy to take these guys out. They don't really do much to you, you just shoot them, blah blah blah, of course. Up there is where, you know, this whole favela like part right here is not difficult at all. It's just, yeah, like see right there, there's a major, like, I couldn't sync it correctly, so I had to do that. But anyway, like up here is where complexity comes into play. Now if you look on your right here, there's going to be a dog that hits up against the fence. Kill him, because if you don't, he's going to come back and bite your throat out. And also around that left corner right there, there will always be a guy with a deagle. If you don't take him out, he will surprise you and he'll kill you. And these guys on the rooftop are really simple. They don't, I mean, you can actually see where they're at, and you can see how effective the RPD is. And anyway, pretty much this isn't the most fun mission in the world. Like, here's another dog. I got really lucky and broke his neck right there. I hate dogs. And up here, two guys pop them. And here's where it starts to get hard. When you come up here, there's going to be a lot of guys on the rooftop, a lot of guys in windows. Like there, that was a close call. There's a guy with a Dragonov, you'll see in a second. Like up there, I was like, what? Of course, sunlight glints off his scope, so you can see where he's at. But anyway, here we are coming into this building, and I would definitely try to take it slow on this section up here, because this is where it starts to get a little bit more difficult and it actually takes some strategy. So don't go back there, you don't have to go back there, but anyway, try to get on this table, because it gives you a lot better view, and just try to kill as many enemies as you possibly can on the rooftops and in the windows, because on the ground they're not that difficult because they don't really have much strategy to it. And anyway, whenever you're going, peek out slowly. Otherwise, they're just gonna unload on you. Like, see that right there? The guy with a shotgun popped him. And as soon as you get that mild area cleared, you need to move on to the building on your left. And what this does is it gives you a view of the stairs where you have to go up, and you can clear that out pretty simply. Like as you can see there, a guy with the RPG failed, and there's going to be a guy that pops out of that window right there, but I just ran right past him. But you're going to have to take him out later in the game. Anyway, here we are. On this part right here, you're going to have to kill those two enemies. And then there's going to be another two, and the guy just shot the RPG into the air. Anyway, then this part, just sit back where I'm at and take out the enemies as best you can. Shoot through that door, there's going to be an enemy in there, there's going to be an enemy in the window. And on the left of the window, you'll see in a second. I had some failure there. Just gotta wait for him to pop up, then you can bust him up. ACR with ACOG did really good for me in this game. Like, surprisingly, I've never really used ACOG much, never really been a fan, but this makes me reconsider. And see, that's where you gotta kill that guy below, or else he'll just out you. And there's always two guys in this room, one at the door, one behind the counter. And up here is where there's a lot of enemies, and I got lucky. I don't know how I did it, I just sprayed. But anyway, I took a close call there. This is where your noob tube comes into effect. If you want to beat this, it's a lot simpler if you bust people up with your noob tube, because there are large groups of enemies, and if you shoot your tube, then you can clear them out pretty easily. You can see I'd have been dead, but I used my noob tube. And running in here, I took some close shots. Like, see, that guy almost got me. When I come in the door, He barely missed me. Took him out. And then there's going to be one guy in this room. You don't need to... I don't even know why I went in there. Because I was dumb and I came up here and there's nothing up there. You don't need to go up there. And anyway, come back down here. And this was definitely the most difficult part of the entire mission. And I absolutely hate this part. Because, first off, take out the enemies on those rooftops. Slowly peek out. There's going to be 2 on that one, but more will come. Then as soon as you do that, run over here and take out the guy with the RPG. Otherwise, he's going to be getting you from behind the entire game. And I don't really like it when people get me from behind. And, shoot him in the head. And you can see the shadows, so shoot that guy, because more will come after you kill those 2. This part, slowly peek out, and you can easily take out the enemies. If you take a lot of damage, watch yourself. Noob tube again. Since there's like 3 or 4 grouped up together, took them all out. Now, sometimes there's a guy peeking around this corner. Now go as best as you can and try to peek underneath this window, because those guys you see up there, they'll kill you if you don't watch yourself. So shoot that guy, and then as you turn, see there's going to be that one last guy with that FAL, and the enemies pretty much go to the same place every time. So 2, 3 will come down this way, usually 2, and the last guy will come up behind you when you're up on the stairs, and it'll take you out. That's why I went and cleared this out, just to make sure. I did that too. So go up the stairs, shoot that guy. He's got his RPG. And then if you slide over to the left, you could just pop everybody as they come down the alleyway. And once you get to this part, you're pretty much home free. Just zigzag through this part, because I didn't even get shot, you see there. And I didn't really know where I was going. Had to pop that last guy. And it was very close. And here we go on the epic smash through the window. Knife. Well, bam. And that is Takedown. So this is X Murder, and good luck. I'm out.